Once upon a time, in a distant land where the sun seemed to never set, there was a strange rip in the fabric of time. The air was thick with tension as two legends found themselves unexpectedly hurled into the unfamiliar terrain. Duke Nukem, the fearless defender of Earth, and Samurai Jack, the time-traveling warrior, stood eye to eye for the first time. "Who are you?" Duke Nukem asked gruffly, eyeing Samurai Jack suspiciously. He was still trying to wrap his head around the fact that he had just been teleported to a different dimension. "I am Jack, a samurai from the distant past." Jack's voice was calm and composed, betraying none of the confusion that he felt. "I have been sent here to find a way back to my own time and defeat the evil demon, Aku." "And who might you be?" The two warriors sized each other up, sharing their stories and slowly realizing that fate had brought them together for a reason. Duke Nukem shared his tale of battling alien hordes to protect the Earth, while Jack recounted his numerous battles against the forces of darkness. The two quickly formed an unspoken bond, recognizing the warrior spirit that burned within them both. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting eerie shadows across the foreign landscape, Jack noticed a strange, flickering light in the distance. "What is that?" he wondered aloud, squinting to get a better look. "I don't know, but I don't like the looks of it," Duke replied, his hand instinctively reaching for his trusty weapon. They cautiously approached the flickering light, only to discover it was coming from a run-down, ancient temple. The atmosphere was eerily quiet, and the feeling of dread seemed to grow with each step they took. And then, from the darkness of the temple, a sinister, gravelly voice echoed out. "Ah, welcome, Duke Nukem and Samurai Jack. It seems destiny has brought you to my domain." Jack's grip on his sword tightened as they entered the temple, his eyes scanning for the source of the voice. Duke Nukem, on the other hand, took a more direct approach. He fired a barrage of bullets from his gun at the temple walls, hoping to flush out their mysterious opponent. "You cannot defeat me so easily," taunted the voice, its laughter echoing through the temple. "I am the Time Reaper, a being of immense power, and I have brought you here to test my strength against yours." Without warning, the ground shook violently, and two enormous creatures emerged from the depths, a ferocious, three-headed dragon and an enormous robotic warrior. Duke Nukem and Samurai Jack looked at each other, knowing full well that they would have to stand together in order to defeat these formidable foes. Roaring in defiance, Duke Nukem charged forward, blasting away at the dragon with his weapons. The beast snarled and lashed out with its claws, but Duke dodged its attacks with ease. Meanwhile, Samurai Jack leapt towards the robotic warrior, his sword flashing with deadly precision as he struck its metal body, attempting to find a chink in its armor. Their battle raged on, the ancient temple shaking with the force of their blows. Duke Nukem and Samurai Jack fought as if they were a single being, anticipating each other's moves and combining their efforts to wear down the Time Reaper's minions. Finally, with a triumphant yell, Jack sliced through the robotic warrior's torso, causing it to collapse in a heap of sparks and twisted metal. Duke Nukem simultaneously fired a rocket at the dragon, watching as it let out a pained shriek before crashing to the ground. "Enough! Enough!" cried the Time Reaper, materializing before them as a shadowy figure. "You have proven yourselves worthy adversaries, but it is time for a true test of my power." With a wave of his hand, the Time Reaper vanished along with the dragon and robotic warrior, leaving the two heroes alone in the dimly lit temple. "We must find this Time Reaper and put an end to his schemes," declared Jack, his eyes burning with determination. Duke Nukem nodded in agreement. "Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum." "And I'm all out of gum." And so, Duke Nukem and Samurai Jack set off on their quest to find the Time Reaper, knowing that they would face countless challenges together. But with their combined strength and the warrior spirit that united them, they were determined to emerge victorious and restore balance to the fabric of time.